we run out of food, I just go over at like 1 a.m. I know there's a bag outside her door, and I just take it. What is she gonna do? She's 93, right? You see what I'm saying?
What is she gonna do, Oscar?
What is she gonna do?
Hey Human. Watch Hey Human with me, Rainn Wilson.
Hi, how's it going? I think I'm live. How about that? Let me make sure my AirPods are... Hi, everybody. I think I'm going to be outdoors today on my front porch. Can you hear me okay? Can you guys send me like a thumbs up if you can hear me all right? I'm seeing some hearts come in. I'm trying the AirPods. I've never connected them to my iPad before. Isn't that weird? I'm not seeing any comments. I have 64 people. We can hear you. Okay, got some thumbs up there. I had to scroll to the bottom. I'm so sorry. Not so good at this technology stuff. Okay, Boomer. So nice to see you guys. Welcome to Hey Human, another episode of Hey Human. Really happy to have you. We've had some amazing guests yesterday. Wasn't it so nice being serenaded by a young woman in Warsaw, Poland? That was pretty awesome. And the lovely Paige Kennedy was on. Maybe we'll have another special guest today. I don't know. We'll see what happens. Guys, listen. I was having some thoughts. You know, I like to share some deep thoughts with you before we begin our interview process. And the deep thoughts... Yes, my hair. Someone commented on my hair. This is quarantine hair. There it is. Ladies and gentlemen, that is what you call quarantine hair. It is unkempt. It is clean, but it is, it has nary a comb have been seen on it. I probably should have put a hat on, but fuck it. You know what? Screw it. So nice to see. Oh, my iPad is too shaky, says someone. Well, because I'm holding it. I'm trying to multitask here. Okay, I'm going to do this. How's that? I'm going to hold it more steady. So I was thinking, guys, and something I wanted to share with you is that this is an opportunity for us all to look at our inner reality. I know for myself, like when I live an average day in Los Angeles, everything is very external. It's get up, check my phone, brush my teeth, make some breakfast, get my son ready for school, and it's immediately phone calls, emails, business. What do I need to read? What do I need to do? What meetings do I need to go to? So everything is very externally driven. And what this has provided for me is a tremendous amount of anxiety, but also an incredible opportunity. I've been meditating a lot more than I do in my regular life pre-quarantine. And I was just thinking about this morning, like, wow, I'm noticing what I'm feeling more. I'm noticing what I'm thinking more. I'm living a richer, deeper internal life. And I live such an external life all the time. This might sound really obvious. This might sound like kind of, kind of self-help, New Age 101. But I thought about no matter what our circumstances, and I want to acknowledge the fact that I have enough money because I was on a TV show. And so I'm really grateful for that. I know so many of you are scrambling right now. They don't know where June rent is coming from, don't know what the state of your job is going to be in 2 or 3 months. And really, truly, my heart goes out to you for that. But regardless of our circumstance, I do think that one thing we can do is we can spend a little bit of time every day looking into our internal life. Because really, for most of my adult life, I sought happiness, I sought satisfaction, I sought inspiration from an external set of circumstances. Like, oh, if I get this next acting job, oh, if people like me more, oh, if I get this money, if I get this status, if people look up to me in a certain way, then I will be more happy and more satisfied. And of course, sometimes that works, for a day or two or a week or two or a month or two, but then it goes away and you're right back on the same old hamster trail. So, what an incredible opportunity to spend some focus just going inside. How am I thinking? How am I feeling right now? What's happening inside? Am I sad? Where's my anxiety coming from? It's just simply noticing. Like, I don't have to fix anything. I don't have to make anything better. And I can just live a more internal life. My relationship to nature is a little bit different. Maybe yours is too. I've been doing a lot more kind of daily walks outside and really noticing the birds of spring and the leaves and trees. So it's been, that has been really a positive thing. And someone just said, yeah, it's easy to live an internal life when you don't have to worry about gas and work and stuff. And I get it. I get where people are coming from with comments like that. And that's why I addressed it earlier. Maybe you weren't on. But to say that I am very privileged, besides being a white man celebrity, which is kind of the most privileged position, I have enough money in the bank where I don't have to worry about my rent for the summer. But regardless of our circumstances, even if you don't know where rent is coming from in June, even if you've been laid off, even if someone in your family is sick, there's still always an opportunity to kind of tune the radio dial more carefully, more sensitively toward your internal calibration. Like, how am I? How's my spirit? How's my soul? How's my heart? How's my feeling state? How's my breath? Meditation helps with this. Moments of quiet, moments in nature, more moments of solitude, all help with seeking to be more connected to yourself so that you can be more connected to other people and perhaps find some measure of happiness that doesn't come from any external circumstances, like a job, like rent, like an increase in status, and that a peace can happen regardless of circumstance, regardless of external circumstance. This is a basic teaching in Buddhism and many spiritual traditions, certainly in the Christian tradition as well. So I just wanted to share that because I'm just noticing that I'm spending a lot more time focusing on tuning into my internal state. And it's been an interesting process. Prayer and meditation is a big part of my life, of my day. Spiritual readings, whatnot, and podcasts have helped me a great deal. The therapy throughout my years has also been a great help for me because I'm a super high anxiety person, in case you didn't know that. I've gone through periods of very deep and dark depression and gone through some very, very dark times. So I need to stay focused on this internal state, my internal calibration, my internal radio dial, going through the static and coming into that little channel inside of like, oh, how is Rainn doing today? How am I feeling? What am I going through? So I urge you all to take some deep breaths and let some of the externals go, some of these externals that we are not able to control. There's so much out of our control. But what we can control is looking inside a little bit more. So that's all I want to say. And someone else asked, do you take medication? I'm on Prozac. Thank you very much, Valentini G. I'm not on any medication. I have taken antidepressants before. but I am not on any currently. All right, so let's see who we got here. I'm going to go with a random. I'm going to go with a random viewer here, and I'm going with Rockward Sauce.
Have here Rockward Sauce. Hello, hey, Rockward Sauce.
Oh
How's it
my
going?
goodness. I was
Hi.
not expecting that. I'm sorry.
Well, you
Hi.
requested to join video.
I did, but I wasn't expecting to be chosen.
Well, there you go. Here you have it. What's your name?
Gretchen. I'm Gretchen. Hi.
And Gretchen, where are you calling from? Where are you tuning in from?
I am currently in California. I'm in Irvine.
Oh, okay, great. Great. And what's
Yeah.
that accent you got going there?
New Zealand.
New Zealand, yeah, Kiwi, right, yeah, mate.
So
All right.
I've been here about 3 months now.
Oh, wow. Okay.
It's a bit of a harsh welcome.
Yeah, really. You come to the United States and then immediately quarantine. That's crazy.
Absolutely.
And tell me something. Irvine is very weird. Irvine is a weird community. You have to understand that the United States is not like Irvine, California. It's a completely artificially constructed community. You understand that, right?
Right, like a gated community.
It's a gated college and university, and it's cul-de-sacs and strip malls, and it was all pre-planned in like the 80s or something like that. So I urge you to get out of Irvine. Yes. We have a great view of your neck.
Okay, where should
you might
I go?
want to kind of lift your phone so your face is more centered because you're on the bottom of the screen. There you go. That's nope, wrong way. There you go. Okay, good. Yeah, don't worry about your hair. It's fine. We just have it's a bad hair day. And what are you studying?
I'm not studying. I'm working.
What are you working on?
I'm a junior user experience designer. So it was my first job in the field, and I got it here in Irvine. My office building is in Irvine.
What is a junior experience person? What does that mean?
User experience. I work on digital product design for my company, designing the screens, testing it with users, making sure it's functional and usable. Yeah, that's my whole thing.
Okay, wow, that's fantastic. Welcome to America. And are you still working during this time? Are you able to work from home?
Yeah.
Okay.
Luckily, that happened. There was some layoffs in the company, but fortunately, I wasn't one of them this time.
Great. Well, and how is it going in New Zealand? Are there any cases there? I know they shut the borders down. There's not many cases, though, right?
Yeah. So they've recently been up to, I believe, 500 cases. So my family, they've got 7 people to a 4-bedroom house at the moment. The restrictions are a lot stricter than they are here. You go out for a drive, only supermarkets are open. Supermarkets and any kind of medical facilities. So all restaurants are closed. Anything non-essential is closed. Everything is shut down. The 6 feet rule is very strictly enforced. There's police officers out in the street.
Do they tase you if you come within 6 feet?
No, but they might give you a very stern talking to.
How does a Kiwi get stern? How does a New Zealander really get stern? Like, oi, mate, hey, stand back a little bit. It's like, oh my God, that guy was just yelling at me. He was totally furious and red-faced. Did you see that? How he came down on me?
So people get pulled over and they just ask you, where are you going? What are you up to? And if you just say, I'm going to the supermarket, they're like, okay, have a great day, and you're on your way. But if you get in your car and you go anywhere, you can expect to get pulled over and checked out. They enforce
even in the beautiful parks and rainforests and beaches of New Zealand, those are off limits?
They're all off limits, because everyone wants to do it, and so nobody can do it. The beaches, I think you can go for a bit of a walk in the park, but you're expected to stand within 6 feet of everybody. The supermarkets, they have a 100-person limit, and you wait in the line outside. with
Wow.
6 feet distance between people. So they allow one person in and one person out, and they have police officers monitoring it. It's very, very regulated.
That's what much more strict than here. Maybe we should follow some of those protocols.
Yeah, I think it's working really well at the moment. I think they've got up to 500 cases so far. One person has died, and only maybe 60 have been hospitalized. So
Okay.
yeah,
Okay.
it's I don't know. It's a crazy world. It's a crazy time. But
Yeah. And so how do you have any coping skills and survival mechanisms that you've brought to bear on this from your experience? What's keeping you sane? What can you offer the good couple thousand viewers we're going to have for these videos?
right. So I already had the first 2 weeks as this went down. I already had my fair share of panic attacks and meltdowns. So I'm not. I didn't.
How do you get through a panic attack? And I used to get a lot of those in my 20s. In fact, I had a couple on subways in New York City. That was some of the most unpleasant experiences I've ever had in my life. But what do you do to get through panic attacks?
Well, this past time, it's really the worst that I've experienced it. I guess nothing this big has ever happened in such like a risky situation for me. It's really kind of just the perfect cocktail of just disaster for me personally. But I guess after I calmed myself down, what's really helped me is I'm a Christian, and so approaching scripture and really relying on that church community has really helped me cope. Just reading about promises that in
So you're
scripture,
turning to your faith, and that's brought you solace during this time. Did you
am.
have any specific things for literally you're breathing, you're in a panic attack? What do you do?
Like physically when I'm in the
as specific as you can be.
Okay, so specifically when I'm in the middle of a panic attack, I guess this past time what I did was I called my brother. So I FaceTimed my brother and I said,
so call a loved one. That's great.
Yeah, and he was in a better place. At the time, he was safe at home in New Zealand. You know, he's just started university, so he's studying from home. And he kind of talked me through it. He's like, it's okay. None of us are dying. We're all fine. You're fine. You still have a place to stay. You still have your job. Just like, what are some things that you can see and touch and feel right now that are good? What are some things that you are grateful for? So if like it really just grounds
me. So exercises that grounded you. Yeah.
Yeah. It grounds me to know that, you know, I'm not gonna be put out on the street. No one has died in my family. None of my loved ones. So yeah, just kind of puts things into perspective that, yeah, this is bad for everybody.
Can I ask you to hold on for a second, Gretchen?
Yeah.
Thank you so much. So there's a lot of great things coming up on the scrolling lines underneath. Start drawing, writing, doing anything to distract yourself from the anxious thoughts. Someone said try counting backwards from 100 down to 7. Someone said like make physical contact with 5 things around you. So there's a lot of, I love all of the tips and pointers and things that people are sharing to help you combat the very real issue of anxiety and panic attacks, which is part of an anxiety disorder. So,
yeah, those are all fantastic.
Yeah, but I love that you called a loved one and that was that worked for you. Hey, listen, Gretchen, I have to hop off. We've got another special guest I need to bring on. It was such a delight.
It's so wonderful talking to you. I never thought I'd have this opportunity. I love your show. I love everything that you do. Yeah, I'm a huge fan of yours, and this is just like a once in a lifetime thing for me. And yeah, thank you so much.
Wonderful. Well, thanks for tuning in. Please tell your friends to watch Hey Human every weekday at noon on the @SoulPancake Instagram. And you're a delightful human being. I wish you the very best with your junior technical age learning facility interactivity media that you do. And say hi to all your Kiwi friends for me. All right.
I will. I will. Thank you
So
so
long,
much.
Gretchen. Bye.
Bye.
All right. I think I have another special guest here. Someone that I've been looking for. Someone that I've been waiting for. Maybe they're here. Maybe they're here. And I hope it works out. I saw them here before, and I'm searching and I'm scrolling, and this must be really, really boring to watch. And I send you all of my apologies. And now I've said yes, so I hope that they will accept. Rainn Wilson is on. Wait a minute. It said Rainn Wilson.
It's me, Rainn Wilson. Hello?
Wait a minute. It said Rainn Wilson was on the Instagram Live.
Can you see me?
Wait a second. This isn't right. You're not Rainn Wilson.
It's me, Rainn Wilson. Look, I'm wearing flannel. It's me, Rainn.
Oh, you're wearing
Yes.
Hey, and a hat?
I'm very comfortable in a hipster Northwestern vibe. It's me, Rainn Wilson. I'm scruffy. I haven't shaved. It's me, Rainn.
You're not fooling anybody. You're not scruffy at all. That's barely flannel, and I would never be caught dead in a hat like that, you imposter.
It's Oscar Nunez.
You hacked my Instagram.
We did it. We did it. You guys, this was so hard to do. To hack
you guys, you and your beloved, amazing, beautiful, awesome, funny wife, Ursula, is she around there?
She's around. She's over there. August wants to take a day bath, so she's in the main bathroom.
Wonderful. Hey, but I know you guys went through a lot of technical hijinks, and
I've never done this before. This is my first
hurdles to get on with us. It was a little complicated.
So there's people listening to us now?
There's 2,200 people listening to us right now.
Public people. Rainn is always finagling me into getting into these things. This is my first time doing this. Hello, everyone. Can you hear me? I'm on, right? Am I on?
You're on. We can hear you loud and clear. Oscar does not have an Instagram account. I
don't know how to use it.
It's like it literally couldn't be easier. Like there's nothing easier. Like take a picture, post it, write something underneath it. That's all.
You said this was going to be easy. It was not easy. We almost didn't make it. I'm glad we did.
I'm so glad you made it.
Yeah,
and
me too.
We kind of blew the joke in 3 or 4 different ways and in 3 or 4 different times. Yeah. We could have done much better, but it's okay. It's all right.
Look, the next time there's a pandemic, we'll be ready. We'll make them. Next time, we'll get the joke.
Next pandemic, we'll have the technology down.
We'll have our ducks in order next time. You guys wait.
So I'm noticing. Are you on a phone or a iPad or what?
What am I on? I'm on an iPad.
What am I? What is that painting over your back right shoulder? I want to see. That's some kid running down a beach?
That is a painting.
What is it? Let me see. Give us a tour.
Let's go look at it.
All right. Wait, that's your daughter and your wife, but is that a photo or a painting?
It's a painting. I know.
They did a painting of the photo?
Yes, it's a painting of a photo. And it's, where was it? Paradise Cove. Up around Malibu.
Yeah, Paradise Cove, where the little restaurant is.
Yeah, that's right. That's where it is.
Yeah.
Isn't that cool?
I love that. Yeah, that's amazing.
Look at these sculptures.
Wait, you have a sculpture of your family and a painting of your family above your fireplace?
That's right.
This is like, it's both crazy and narcissistic at the same time, but that's you.
That's me, and I took a picture, and that's me, and yes, it's the family. It beats having strangers. I used to have strangers. People are like, "Why do you have strangers?" I'm like, "Well, I don't want to seem narcissistic." Who else would
Oscar?
I have there, Rainn? Who else?
Oscar, how are you? Why don't you have a picture of me above your fireplace?
I have a picture of you somewhere in the group shots from that little thing we did, The Office. You're in here somewhere. There's pictures of you around.
Apparently, a lot of people are watching The Office these days, Oscar.
I know, a lot. Yeah, it's amazing.
So what we do here at Hey Human is I talk to random human beings. I just spoke to Gretchen from New Zealand, living in Irvine. Yes. And she shared some wonderful wisdom about panic attacks and also turning toward her faith, her Christian faith, which has helped her a lot during this time. So a lot of anxiety out there, a lot of fear, a lot of unknowns. How are you and Ursula and August coping with this? Do you have any strategies or uplifting stories to tell us?
Yes and no. I think one of the main things that is to have a routine. I think routine helps, especially with kids.
Okay.
Even though we stray a little bit, we go, we'll do special things, but I think routine helps, and I think it's.
So what does a routine look like? What do you mean? Like get up, take a shower, work out, make breakfast? What?
All those things you said, and we've included a family hike in the morning. We kind of do that together.
Yeah.
We go out, we take a 1-hour hike, keep our distance from other people, and yet at the same time stop and chat. So we stop and chat, and we've made new friends out there, and people are out there with their dogs and without their dogs and all that. Or if we see someone working in a garden or something, we'll just stop and chat them up and make a little contact for a while. And
it's been nice. It's been nice that out in the public sphere, people seem to be more friendly and more connected.
Copy that. I find that to be true. Yes.
Yeah. I'm certainly, as we pass people walking the dogs, we're like, oh, hey, neighbors that normally I would say hi. I'm not a douchebag, but I would be like, maybe normally it would be like kind of that kind of thing. I'm like, hi, good morning. How are you?
Yeah.
It's kind of, hey, we're all in this shared experience together. How about that?
I'll tell you something that happened that I wasn't expecting. When this first started, I said to Ursula, oh, we'll be fine. You know what will happen, Ursula? We'll know someone who knows someone who knows someone who's affected by this. And that'll be as close as we get. And guess what? It came like 1 degree away. My cousin who visits us all the time, she's the one who comes out and visits. She is 5 years older than me, and she lives in Florida.
So she's like 70?
She's 70. She's 75. And she has it. And I've been talking to her on the phone for the last week, ever since we found out she has it.
Is she in New Jersey, where you're originally from?
She's in New Jersey. Now, she's a female, and it hasn't obliterated her. She has the strength to get up and to do stuff around the house. She changes her bed sheets and whatever, but that's all she can do. I said, are you able to read? And she's like, I can't even read, Oscar. I'm so exhausted. She sounds okay. She sounds okay. She's had fever now for how many days?
Day 16.
Day 16. I'll call her after we finish speaking. She's had fever. It comes and goes. Some days, Rainn, it'll break for 11 hours or 13 hours, but then it comes back. She's 15 days with the freaking
That's terrible.
Fever.
Oh, that's terrible.
And it took 14 days, and she finally got out and went to the doctor and got tested. And they said, look, we're going to test you, but prepare yourself because you have it. And she's like, I know, but I just want to make sure. So she does have it. I think she's turned a corner. I think it hits everyone differently, but generally speaking, women seem to fare better than men. Generally speaking. She doesn't smoke. She's healthy, all that stuff. So that's good. And I think she's going to be okay. But I'm like, oh, of course, Martha, she lives in New Jersey. She goes to conferences because of her work. She's very fastidious, very clean. She's got it. And hopefully she's at the tail end. I'll know more later. She's on meds now. But anyway.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So,
well, and what's her name?
Her name is Martha.
Oh, Martha. Okay. We'll send some prayers for Martha, for her healing. And thanks for sharing that. That's terrible. Wow. That sounds really extreme. Yeah.
Yes, and I keep telling her, I'm like, Martika, oh, thank God you're a female, because I've heard stories. I've been listening to the Daily, which is really good and informative, and it seems to be striking men much harder. And I'm like, we were talking, and she's like, Oscar, I have a fever, but she sounds good, and I'm like, oh, Martha, you have a flu, but it's not this, it's not this, it's not. And after the 4th or 5th day, I'm like, I think she might have this, and sure. And I was already preparing myself. And she got tested. I have it.
Yeah. I think that's going to happen more and more where we get to know people that have it, and it's going to be in a closer circle. It's going to be not friend of friend of friend. It's going to be friend, you know. But prayers for her speedy recovery.
Thank
and
you,
can we say hi to Ursula? Is she there?
She's right here.
Can you put her on the screen?
Yeah, here she comes.
Hi, Ursula. How are you?
I'm well. How are you?
Thank you for all your technical expertise getting us going on this Instagram Live.
You know, I have been trying to help Oscar do Instagram. I need a tutorial too. I thought I'm the IT person in the house, and if I can't figure it out, it's not happening.
And you fucked it up, and you
I
just whiffed it.
I know.
But it all worked out great. So a lot of people right now follow Rainn Wilson and don't follow Soul Pancake. Oh, who's this?
This is Izzy.
Hi, Izzy. Izzy is fantastic.
She's 2 years old today. It's her birthday.
Oh, happy birthday, Izzy. Oh, wonderful. What a wonderful way to celebrate Izzy's birthday. I love that nose shot. What a needle nose.
Monsieur Wilson, I am fine.
I love that needle nose.
Go.
Well, a lot of people must be watching who follow me, go, oh, Rainn Wilson is live, and they're tuning in, and they're seeing Oscar in my account and Rainn in Soul Pancake's account. So that is very weird. So
I hacked it.
He hacked it, ladies and gentlemen. He is not me. I am me. But let me just say that for those watching from the Rainn Wilson Instagram account, every day at noon, I'm doing this on the weekday, where I give a little missive, and I have a special guest usually, and then I interview random people from the interwebs. Today we interviewed Gretchen from both New Zealand and Orange County, Irvine.
Nice job, Gretchen, by the way.
Nice job, Gretchen. Rockwood sauce. And you hacked my account, you beautiful hunk of man, and your gorgeous wife, and your beautiful dog. And thanks for joining us on Hey Human. Do you have any other words of uplifting inspiration for all the human beings out there?
I have a tip. We have a neighbor. Her name's Renee. She's 93. She lives next door. And when we run out of food here, she has food delivered to her. And when we run out of food, I just go over at like 1 a.m. I know there's a bag outside her door, and I just take it. What is she going to do? She's 93, right? You see what I'm saying?
What is she going to do, Oscar?
What is she going to do?
She's not going to do anything. And you know what? It's survival of the fittest out there.
That's right.
So this is exactly what people need to hear. This is exactly
in
these difficult times that, yes, what people, on people's porches, look, on my porch,
see
all the boxes and deliveries, we leave them out there for a day or two, so that way no virus is alive on them.
Sure.
So there's tons. Just go up to people's porches. There's so much stuff out there. Free shit. Amazon boxes, food deliveries, mail, checks, everything.
You're taking it too far, Rainn. Actually, people are being very good about that. We are getting stuff delivered, and it's all there. It used to be gone more. We've had our mailbox broken into twice.
Yeah.
And
that was me. Oh. That was me, you little bitch.
Now we have a P.O. box.
Rainn, do you find that this whole thing is a bit ADHD, though? Because you have to talk and also read people's comments at the same time. I see your split focus. That would just make me insane.
Do you see me looking at the comments? Like I need to not look at the comments. That's what I need. I need to put like a 3x5 card when I'm having my interviews, so I can just focus on the interviews, because I'm doing this too much.
But this is all. That's all, darling. Don't fret. That's all in your DNA, from the Guthrie School, from all that theater. When you did movement, you did attitude, you did all that comes back. All that comes back. Use it all.
I am a trained theater technician. I'm an acrobat of the soul, as Kwiatkowski would call us.
Oh,
that's right.
Oh.
You know what we've been doing too, and if you have time, whatever. But it's kind of cool. I like to see stupid stuff on TV. So we both find the master classes, and we have like a date watching master classes. It could be anybody. It could be David Sedaris. It could be Steve Martin. It could be Itzhak Perlman. There's wonderful people online doing master classes, and they're so enjoyable. Even if it's not something that you personally know about, it's nice to see something.
That's a great tip. Where do you find these?
Oh, they're great, Rainn.
Where do you find them?
Masterclass.com, I would guess.
Do you have to join to Masterclass? Do you have to like pay them hundreds of dollars?
No, it's not that much.
Somebody can gift it to you for free. Right now they have a promotion. Why am I selling Masterclass?
Because they're great.
They're not paying me to sell.
Rainn, they're great. They're great.
Will you gift it to me, Oscar and Ursula?
Yes. We're watching David Sedaris right
Oscar
now.
is not telling you.
I want to see It's Our Perlman. Go ahead.
His secret recipe to getting through the quarantine is eating 3 bowls of children's cereal a day. That is his real antidote.
I did an episode a few days ago where I was eating. I fastidiously go through boxes of Trader Joe's Raisin Bran clusters.
That's what
cereal.
I'm doing like cocoa. You know what? My cocaine guy's on quarantine, so I can't reach him.
It's just you, Count Chocula now.
Yes. By the way, Julio, heads up, buddy. I'll see you soon when this is over.
Feel better. Okay.
Anyway,
Oscar and Ursula, it's been such a delight having you. Much love to you. Thank you for the tips about going and raiding your neighbors' porches. Thank you so much. Coming from
you don't want conflict. Only if they're elderly. If they're
only okay, right? Over 80. So we just say 80 is like the cutoff. Because 70s, they can still put up a fight.
They can pull a trigger.
Yeah, I mean Creed's in his 70s. He can still.
And he owns a shotgun. Don't go near Creed.
Yeah. Much love to you guys. You're wonderful. Thank you for joining.
Say hi to Walter and Holiday.
Bye.
Thank you, everyone, for watching.
Bye, everyone.
Hey,
listen,
human.
This too shall pass, you guys.
Right on. I appreciate hearing that, Oscar. Much love to you. Goodbye.
Bye, buddy. How do I?
What an asshole. Jesus, 12 years with that guy. 10 years with that guy on the TV. Ridiculous. This has been another episode of Hey Human. Thanks so much for watching. Please tell your friends every day at noon on the @SoulPancake Instagram live channel. I will pick random viewers and interview them and have extra special guests. We're going to have amazing guests coming up, guys. Tomorrow is Brian Baumgartner, aka Kevin from The Office. Friday is Phineas, the Grammy-winning producer Phineas, brother of Billie Eilish, awesome human being. He may be playing us a song. So tune in every day at 12 @SoulPancake Instagram live channel. I love you all. And let's go back to how this whole conversation started. This is an opportunity for us all to tune in to the radio of our interior life and to let go some of the exterior radio waves that keep us focused on externals, because it's only through peace and serenity that we can find inside that we can find true happiness and peace. So through meditation, prayer, reflection, nature, I hope that we can all spend some time tuning in to our interior life. Much love to you all. Have a great day.